Alright guys, welcome back. This is gonna be, well, it wasn't meant to be, but I forgot to swap decks, so I ended up playing a match with the Synchro Fusionist build that I showed you guys in the previous video. Yeah, I mean, I was about to quit and just start a new match, but then I was like, what the hell? Let's just play it out. Let's see how this goes. And luckily, I'm going against Monarchs, so now you've seen how it does against Cosmo, and then now you'll see how it does against Monarchs. But yeah, the siding, I haven't really been siding with this deck, so I mean, I don't really know like instinctively what to. Okay, straight up, this is coming out, or this is coming in. So this was a good practice. So he opened up pretty good. I mean, I can't bail his Monarch because of that spell. So pretty intense right now. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the previous video, the Synchro Fusionist. I didn't get any dislikes so far, so that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. And yeah, and recording with the mic is much more easier because when I was recording before, I was recording with the built-in mic in the notebook, so I had to like get really close to the screen, and it was just I had to think of my position, my posture, and I wasn't really thinking about the commentary, so it kept me off focus. But yeah, this is much more easier to use. So then I have instant fusion and refusion to back me up. So this is where it comes in handy. So you'll see the options it has, and I just drew another one. That's really insane. But yeah, so then either way, I'm gonna end up with the play, the Librarian and formula play. So I'm gonna draw two more cards, and but this is where I mean it's tricky, because like the only outs right here is Trish and Jet Warrior. I mean, otherwise you just have nothing but beaters. And the Omegas, they don't really do much. They can crash. I guess that's the best thing they can do. But then I don't really want to do that. So I'm trying to figure out where I can make a Jet bounce. Well, first I want to Trish first. So I want to Trish his what's his face, the Monarch, Trish the Monarch, and I want to bounce the well, because I think he has two primes engraved, and he hasn't used it, as I recall. He hasn't used it yet, so he can still use the prime. But yeah, I want to get rid of the prime for sure, because I don't want him to chain it, and then just bounce. Pretty much get his field open enough for me to attack. But I only have two field clearers, which is just the Trish and the Omegas. But then I can try and Trish multiple times. So that's gonna be my out, and that's gonna be my win condition: Trishing multiple times, so I can attack the game with the rest of the Omegas, or just any other synchro. So I'm taking my time. I'm really trying to think things through, because like I said before, with these decks, you mess up. Like if you mess up once, it's really unforgiving, because you can't come back. That's why a lot of people are intimidated with these types of decks, because there's a chance that you have to work for your play, and if you mess up, you'll end up losing. So it can be intimidating. It honestly can. But that's just how. I mean, you either leave on the edge or just, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully this audio, this headset doesn't bother you guys too much. Yeah, hopefully it's not an issue. So right here, this is where I'm attempting to go for the Trish, and I'm trying to set up for the multiple Trishes. So I can see that I can go Trish first, and then I'm gonna have to level lead the Trish to keep bumping down the Trish, so I can make an Omega with the Trish, and then having the Omega and a Trish in grave, because there's one now. I'm sending one to grave now. So pretty much that's how you do the multiple Trishes. You level it as much as you can off the Trish on the field, so then you can make an Omega with it, and then you return the Omega and the Trish into your extra deck, and then that's how you make the multiple Trishes. But you gotta think carefully, otherwise it won't come out, and then that's your win condition. And if you don't have your win condition, you're not gonna win. But yeah, and I'm trying to reach for it, and I built another level gear that's gonna come in handy, because I can that's two level reductions right there. So yeah, I gotta think carefully. Let me know if any of you guys have tried it yet. I hope you guys have, and you guys I guess figured it out. It can be fun. I mean, not for your opponent, because some people can get pretty bitter, and you just, I don't know. I mean, like I've said in my previous videos, if you guys have watched them, that when people play this deck against this deck, it's like just try to be in their shoes. Where, let's say you're seeing that they're building a board that is pretty unbreakable, so you're like thinking to yourself, I can't win, man. I just can't win. So I mean, and some people just it gets to them because they just see that they can't win, so they have to vent, they have to speak their mind. That's how they cope. I mean, that's why I figured. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, I started out my refusions because I think Massacre Restrict will be much more useful than keep bringing back Northern. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I figured that's the best option to go with. Like I said, I haven't really been side decking with this deck. I've only been testing the main deck and trying to push the main deck as much as I can to figure out the main deck to have a solid main deck. Because if you don't have a solid main deck and like it's still bumpy, then you have some work to do. Because if the main deck isn't solid, how do you expect to side with it? Like, how do you know what to side in and what to side out? You know, I mean, you can wing it, just hope for the best. But it'd be best if you just figure it out. Like, figure out the solid concept, the solid idea that you want to have, and then focus on the side deck, which pretty much you side whatever helps you against what hurts you. You know. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Monarchs. Damn, it's pretty damn good. I just zoned out just then. Yeah, so he brings out I think this is where he brings up the Stalos, and I thought it was whenever he's summoned. So then I show him my hand, but I guess it's only when it's tribute summon. So then that just ruined everything. So then I'm thinking to myself like, damn, what the hell would I do? But yeah, that's what I mean. You gotta read your cards. You always have to read your cards. Otherwise, you just, I don't know. You have to read your cards. Because there's so many times people have lost because they didn't read their cards. But yeah, I still gotta do some other testing with the Starlight Junction. Because I want to showcase what that is capable of doing. Like it's pretty much a consistency card. You switch out any tuner that you have for a Synchron tuner. So you can let's say you need a quick draw instead of a junk. Then you summon junk and then you tribute it special a quick draw, and then vice versa, or anything, or a jet synchron, or anything that you need that accommodates your hand. But yeah, I'll try to make videos with it so you guys can see the utility that can be useful for. Like it can be useful. You just gotta figure out a way where it's consistent enough to compete with it. And then I still gotta upload the build with Kings of Continents. I mean, on paper, or like I've said, mentioned before, everything on paper it can be good, but then when you actually try it, it's not as good. But yeah, I gave it a try. I played a few matches with it, and you guys will see when I post up the video, so you see for yourselves my my opinion on it. But yeah, yeah. So this is where you can. This is where the hyper synchron comes in handy, where you just, it's so accessible. You can just send it with Excel. You search it with tuning. It's easy to get to the grave. Yeah, and then just bring back Norden, then go off. Bring back Norden, and then just go Omegas that way. But yeah, right here I'm really regretting siding out my refusions, because if I put in if I had the refusions, I would have had it. It would have been much easier to do. But unfortunately, I took them out, so that was a bad call. But yeah, but with this deck, you side out your extra deck as well. You side out your Omegas, and you put in Quasar, Crystal Wing, and then just it could be any level 8 synchro, because you can make level 8 synchros fairly easy with this deck, because Norden brings back hyper synchron. So it all depends on what you want to put. I mean, you don't have to put the Quasar, you don't have to put the Crystal, you don't have to put Scarlet, but just put whatever it is that you like. But it can be an 8-star, because you just can't. So then so I'm going second. I mean, going first, I keep the restricts. I put back the refusions, and I put back the Omega loop. So that part I got down, because that's something for sure. But I just gotta figure out what I can side out, what can afford to side out without it making such an impact. And then I opened pretty good right here. I opened pretty much Librarian, and I'm just draw 4 pretty much if I wanted to, and just draw even more. Master Restrict, I drew Foolish. That's insane. That just opens up even more options. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's much more smoother now that I don't have to keep my face like straight to the mic on the notebook, because that would really sidetrack me a lot. I mean, now and then I get sidetracked, but like having to think of my posture and making sure it doesn't sound like a fishbowl, it was just an issue. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it. He's gonna just see that I can do a lot more things, and he's just gonna scoop. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll be uploading some more videos soon. Thanks for watching.